Welcome to Fallout New Vegas. I am Hominid Digital. Today we're going to start a new game in Fallout New Vegas and have a look at the game that has inspired the next setting of the next season of Fallout. So let's get to it.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
you're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Piggy. Jiggy.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Sure. There she is. Piggy Jiggy.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Okay. Don't forget to grab this. And anything you find, because none of his stuff is owned, so you might as well grab up all the medical supplies. Yeah, it's going to be a very hardcore playthrough. So we want every little bit we can get.
Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
All right. As soon as I have a look through all your stuff, take all this. Take all that. Oh, nothing in there. Some food in here. Guess I'll do that. Strength. Strength will tell you how easily a cowboy totes his saddle and those bigger firearms, or how much help he's going to be for you in a saloon brawl. This affects melee, unarmed, inventory weight, damage, weapon effectiveness. I'm assuming they mean melee and unarmed weapon effectiveness. Perception. A perceptive cowboy always knows when there's a lit stick of dynamite nearby or when a varmint's sneaking up on him. This affects your explosives, lockpick, energy weapons, accuracy, and compass range. I'm gonna lower that down. I don't think we're particularly perceptive. Endurance. Adjust your score. Oh, you can't keep a good cowboy down. Not if he's the enduring type. And not if he's got a 6-shooter the size of all tarnation. This affects your unarmed, health, resistance, and survival. We want to go ahead and raise that one all the way up. Charisma. You'll find there are some smooth-talking cowboys out there that got themselves a voice sounds like an angel's harmonica. This affects your barter, speech, companion, and nerve. Oh, it's barter, speech, and companion nerve. Because, yeah, companions are affected by how they feel about you and stuff in this game. Unlike Fallout 3, where the only thing that affects them is your karma. Intelligence. Smart cowboys good at most anything, from sucking the poison out of your rattler bite to fixing your broken wagon axle. This affects science, repair, medicine, and skill points. I'm going to say yes to that. And we'll leave charisma at 5. Agility. When a fella's in a gunfight and shoots the other guy 6 times before they can get off a shot, it's because that fella is agile. This affects your gun, sneak, speed, and action point regeneration. I do want agility, so yeah. And luck. Some folks claim not to believe in luck, but when they lose in a duel, you'll hear them say, "That lucky son of a gun." This affects your all skills, critical hits, and enemy mishaps. So I'm going to reduce this one to 3 and increase intelligence by 1 and strength by 1. Yeah. I'm gonna decrease luck too. I'm gonna have charisma, agility, and strength at 6. Luck at 1 and perception at 1. Yeah. I think this will be our ideal build for dealing with hardcore mode.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and the bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Investment.
Night.
Sleep.
Bandit.
Crush.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Caretaker.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Disagree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
No opinion.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Strongly disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Strongly agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one?
Some piece of space age technology.
Last one.
2 bears high-fiving. But that's not an option, so a light in the darkness.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Yeah, right? No, not energy weapons. No, not science. I want survival and repair. Actually, not unarmed. I want medicine. No, yeah, I would do unarmed. Unarmed, survival, and repair. Those will be my 3 tagged skills.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
All right. So this one I want heavy-handed. Melee and unarmed attacks do more damage, but less critical hit damage.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I guess I'll have to re-pick those. That was not correct. I didn't mean to skip past that. Thank you.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pipboy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Yeah, thanks for patching me up.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the Saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the Saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Yes, we're gonna do hardcore mode. Let's right off the bat, let's turn down the music a little bit. It's like a little too loud. So yeah, so you can see it. We are on hardcore and very hard. So yeah, we'll be leaving it that way. So it's extra difficult. Repair the 9mm submachine gun. There we go. Now we got that too. I think in a second it'll ask me about the stats, if I'm sure. Old World Blues, Happy Trails, Reunion, Lonesome Road, Gunrunner's Arsenal. Let's go ahead and turn the radio. Well, the radio's all the way down, so almost all the way down. At some point, it's going to ask me about the stats. Oh yeah, dead money. Not supposed to break in this way. All right.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Yep.
See the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Okay. Oh, uh-oh.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Ooh, that does help a lot.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Sounds good. I'm following you, Sonny. Guess I'm a little faster than her. La 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 la. 21. Let's see what Piggy Jiggy looks like. Yep, she looks pretty good. A little bit piggy.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
All right. Yeah, I guess we'll use these for now.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
I can't tell if that's behind something. Kind of looks like it is. Oh, that did not hit anything. Really? I didn't hit him? Uh-oh.
Oh, that's it.
There we go. I don't know if that was me or her. Not a very good shot.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Why not?
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Well, diddle da damn. Are we not sneaking there? Oh my god, I didn't even hit that one. It was right in front of me. She already went around. Well,
Get him off! Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you've done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
well, thank you. Where'd the other one go? Oh.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Couldn't hurt.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Alrighty. What are you doing all the way back here, Cheyenne? Not helping your mama out. Yeah. Got one. Now, these are kind of hard to spot. I mean, you'll see them there, but it's easy to walk right past these things. I think it's easy to walk past them anyway. I mean, I've definitely missed them a few times. Jalapeno. Yeah, there we go. Aw, nothing. Got nothing on him. I'm just wasting these bullets because I don't really need them that much. I plan to be a melee or unarmed build. But having this will help me kind of through the start a little bit. Oh my god. There we go. Hey, that's 2 down. Hey, 3 down. Oh, why do they move around so much? Oh, come on. Up. Up. Oh my god. Can't aim. Oh, I got it that time. It just run away. Well, that's awfully convenient. You need a shovel. Well, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, so these graves tend to whisper, which is interesting. And Fearless Dave. That one I could read pretty well. Oh yeah, nice little snow globe here. You found a limited edition Mojave Landmark snow globe. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. I think I was supposed to go over to this. Distinctive cigarette butt. Sure did a lot of smoking around here. Yep. I guess that was all there is around here. Hey, I get that Brock flower. Is there more Brock flower around? I need a shovel to dig here. All right, let's go back down to Sunny.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Healing powder.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Hello.
Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
I don't know. Know anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
You were a prospector, like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
You ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
That's good enough for now.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like...
Let's go talk to the bartender.
Nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
Well, we were coming to the end of the video here. Next time we will continue on, finish up in this town, and then head on out of the tutorial area. Until then, be good to yourself, be good to each other, watch out for rad roaches, and have a good day. Bye-bye.